Hello and welcome back to MadScience Productions. I was watching one of Paper Lily's older videos where she asked, do you remember the first time you used the internet? And I remember all that, but that's not what this video is about. My video, I want to take it a little step further than Paper Lily did. By the way, I love Paper Lily. I think she's great. Do you remember your first computer? I'm 37 years old now, and I got my first computer when I was about 13. We were in the mall, and Radio Shack was there, and I always liked to go to Radio Shack and look around while my mom and dad shopped. And they had just come out with a new TRS Micro computer, TRS80, the smaller version. And I thought, well, it was a lot less expensive than a normal TRS80. I don't even remember how much it was, to be honest with you, but I figured, with it being less expensive, that I could probably talk my mom and dad into getting it. Well, I showed it to them, and they kind of, like, well, you don't really need that. And that year at Christmas, I got it, and I still have it. I'm going to open it up here and show you just how small this thing is. So you still got the manual. It's really small. There it is. I think it was like 16K memory. They didn't get me a tape drive with it, so whatever it was basic. We programmed it in BASIC, and I had a friend of mine that I went to high school with, or junior high at that time. He subscribed to some computer magazine, and every week, or he would get a new magazine. It was a 52 issue publication of some type. You got a new one every week. It's more like a newsletter, I guess. And every week in the back of that magazine, they had printed some source code in there for games and utilities and whatnot. So every Friday or so, he'd bring me last week's issue, and I'd spend all weekend keying in this program because I didn't have no way to save it. I'd key it in and run it, and I'd use that program all week long until the next Friday when he brought me a new one, and I'd turn the machine off and turn it on and do it all again. I never did get a tape drive for this thing, and I haven't used this thing in years, but I just thought it'd be interesting to find out, I know a lot of people probably use Commodores, and I had a 64 and then a 128, but I just thought it'd be interesting to find out what was your first computer, and do you remember the experience. And I appreciate you watching. Good night.